but initially you will get lots of little bills through your account and you'll be like, why am I seeing lots of little bills from Facebook on my bank account? Facebook works on a threshold system. Now, for you guys in the home improvement industry, we know for a fact that we want your cost per milli to be around roughly £10, okay? Hey guys, Roberto here, the CEO at Use Growth. Today, we're going to be breaking down how meta billing works. Let's jump right in. So what we're going to do first off is we're going to have a look at Jeffrey here. Jeffrey might be you, and you might be a little bit annoyed about the targeting or specifically the billing around how Facebook billing works, okay? So we're going to turn you from this guy into this guy. It's very, very simple, but there are a few things you're wanting to know. The first thing you want to know is how Facebook billing works. Okay, Facebook billing works in arrears system, and the way it works is actually, it doesn't bill you for the cost per a lead or the cost per a sale. What it does, it bills you on the amount of eyeballs that it showed your ad to. So what you actually have to start thinking about is the ad you're running. In order to get a good cost per 1,000 views, which is the metric Facebook uses in order to work out how much to bill you, it's that cost per 1,000 views is actually called CPM. It stands for cost per milli because this is an abbreviation for 1,000. And so whatever your CPM is, it will be your cost to run that advertisement to 1,000 people. Now this and how this is determined is based on the quality of your Facebook ad. If you're running a really bad ad, okay, that just doesn't make sense, it's a bad quality image and it's not something Facebook wants on the platform, Facebook, if it cannot ban it from running, it can't stop it from running, so it will run it for you, but it's thinking this doesn't align with the audience they want it to run it to. For example, if you're selling cat products you're targeting 18-year-olds, that's probably not the best target audience to target with cat products, okay? So Facebook's typically gonna think, well, they're not really running an ad that makes sense to the right person. Those people aren't necessarily gonna see that. So I'm going to charge them a higher cost per 1,000 views. Now, for you guys in the home improvement industry, we know for a fact that we want your cost per milli to be around roughly £10, okay? That means it will cost £10 to run your advertisement to 1,000 people. So that's how Facebook works. It will look at your ad and be like, I'm not actually okay with this. You'll make Facebook a bit unhappy. That will mean a high CPM. Now, how high could that go? We could see it go to 20 to 30 pounds, and that's really going to double or triple your costs, okay? So that's how Facebook works. And in order to keep it happy, you just need to ask yourselves a very simple question. Does the ad copy that makes sense, is it written well? And then who I'm targeting to, am I running it to the right area, to the right people? And does the text match the age of the people that I'm running to? So for example, home improvement advertising for homeowners targeting 18-year-olds doesn't make much sense, and Facebook knows that. You would instead want to target a market that's older, the 40s, 50s, 60s, etc. And especially if you're running a home improvement ad that's conservatory upgrade related to 18-year-olds, Facebook's not going to like that. It won't make sense. So you need to ask yourself, who am I running to? So that's that. That's how Facebook actually works out how much to bill you, okay? £10 CPM is the metric you roughly want to go for. Now, in terms of when it will bill you, let's go into when Facebook will bill you. So when billing occurs. So Facebook works on a threshold system. When you've got a brand new Facebook advertising account, okay, inside of the Meta platform, it will typically say you've got a £2 billing threshold. And now if we go back to the ad a second ago where we said that it will cost roughly £10 to reach 1,000 people, that means when Facebook has spent £2 and it's reached maybe 200 people, it will very quickly bill you for £2. But you do not have to pay anything before you start running ads. Now, Facebook, in order to test your account, it bills you in these small chunks. So let's just say you satisfy it, you spend £2 worth of credit with Facebook or Instagram, then the system tries to bill you £2 and it bills you, you'll make the system happy. And it says, okay, I now trust this account a little bit, I've been able to bill it. And then when you spend a little bit more and you spend another £2, then you've made it happy again. And then Facebook will say, cool, we will now increase their threshold to £5. And then when it tries to bill you for £5, it will be happy, and then it applies a little bit more authority and trust to your advertising account. And eventually this can go to £50 all the way up to £200. And then what this means is Facebook will allow you to spend £200 worth of credit before it hits that threshold. And then once it hits the threshold, it will try and bill you. And as long as it works on that rhythm, then it will allow you to keep spending £200 chunks, and it will only bill you when you hit the billing threshold. This can sometimes lead to people owing Facebook a lot of money, but they will very quickly ban your account if you do that. So that's the threshold system. And you always have to initially start at this £2 system. I've never seen you not have to, or I've never seen a client at account not have to start at that £2 system. But within a matter of weeks, you can very quickly get up to Facebook trusting you to the point where you can spend between £50 to £200, and then it will bill you in those chunks. But initially, you will get lots of little bills through your account, and you'll be like, why am I seeing lots of little bills from Facebook on my bank account? It's just because Facebook is initially testing you. And now imagine if you're now spending £50 a day, okay? Well, it might bill you 10 times first at £2, so then that's 20 quid. And then after 20 quid, it will then increase it to £5, and it might bill you another 5 times at £5, then that's £25. So you spent £45 and it's billed you like 15 times already, okay guys? Very quickly, it will settle, and once it satisfies this early threshold limits, it will very quickly allow you to spend £50 to £200, and then you will have a lot less Facebook invoices. And then you do need to download those individual invoices and then send them to your accountant when they do your bills. So guys, that's pretty much all you need to know about how Facebook billing works. One more thing I can really teach you is when you're actually in the ad account and we're talking about daily budgets, okay? So when you're spending your daily budget on the ad, you typically want to allow each advertising to spend at least 1 time your cost per optimization. Now, in the home improvement industry, we go for cost per lead, which is CPL. So we know, for example, for our clients in the home improvement industry, we want our cost per lead to be roughly £30. Okay, it can be 20 or 15, it can be a little bit more, but roughly across all of our clients, if it's £30, we know the client's happy. Now, inside of an ad, okay, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ads, okay? And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to let each of them spend 30 across all of them before you start to tick them off and go, no, 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 ah, yes, ah, yes. And what I'm just referring to there is you've got 1 ad, 2 ad, 3 ad, 4 ad, 5 ads, 3 of them reach £30 with no leads, and that's the expected cost per lead we expect to get, but 2 of them do. Then what you would do is you will turn these 3 off and you will just keep these 2 on, and that's how we would suggest tackling daily budgets on ads. You need to know what your expected costs are going to be, then you need to look at the ads and then go, is it achieving my expected cost? The smarter you are, the higher you let this expected cost be actually, but that's for another time, and we can get in a lot more detail around how you can make the most and learn the most from ads. But one little thing for the future, guys, is Facebook advertising is like poker, okay? You only lose when you leave the table because of poor decisions. If you have a good product targeting people, whether it's actually homeowners scrolling on their phone and you have good reviews, there's certainly good reviews, there's absolutely no reason why you can't make paid advertising Facebook work. And this stuff is all problems that you run into in the future. So guys, thanks very much for watching. If you have any questions about how daily ad budgets works, just leave a comment below and then I'll respond to you and then we'll answer that question for you. Any questions, let us know. Apart from that, have a fantastic day. Goodbye. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out some of our other videos right here. And don't forget to subscribe down below so you never miss out on our new content. We've got lots more coming your way. See you soon.